This is going to be a very difficult video um, to fully explain how to make it as a streamer, I guess, on Facebook Gaming. It evolves around the fact that everybody here is like a hard boiled egg, which I know sounds a little bit crazy, but I'm going to explain this and try to give you guys some insight, especially if you're struggling, especially if you've lost reach or if things aren't working out in streaming. Everybody that you watch that is having success or is having, the algorithm push them or any of that kind of stuff has been in those lulls. We understand what it's like to be down. And we're going to be talking about you as a streamer and how important that is. As always, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I have been streaming on this platform for about 2 years. I have gone from next to nothing to getting supporter, then dropping back down for a few months to spiking way up almost a partner to dipping way down because I took a 10-day break on vacation to climbing back up to where I was right before that partner achievement. I've seen a thing or two. I've experienced enough on this platform where I feel comfortable sharing some of the greater insights, things I had to learn, and the things that are really going to help you out. And it comes down to that egg, the hard-boiled egg. You guys have to figure out a way to break out of your shells. I talk about this in other videos, how you got to be engaging, you got to be energetic, you got to bring something unique to the platform. And most of the people that watch my channel, most of the people that are seeking out advice for streaming need to learn how to self-evaluate and how to break out of their shells. There is no more room for being timid when you're streaming. Lack of confidence, lack of control over your streams. These are all things that are going to beat you down over time and allow you not to have the reach that you're looking for. Everybody that walks into this is hoping for some level of success or building a community. Even if it's a small community, you're looking for some type of greater purpose. You are here for a reason. When you go live, knowing why you're going live is a huge part of it. Understanding what you're trying to do, what kind of community you're trying to build, and knowing your audience is key. Once you have these pieces together, you can start streaming with some purpose, and you're going to start seeing some greater gains. You have to be on time. You have to have a schedule if you want to make it in this business. You can do it casually, but if you're watching this and you're still doing it casually, that is the number one thing that's probably holding you back. The other thing is probably the engagement factor, where you might not have confidence when you're getting in front of a camera or getting in front of an audience and streaming. You might not have confidence in the game that you're playing. Self-deprecation and beating ourselves down as streamers always gives a negative light to your viewers. Your viewers are the most important. Your chat is the most important, but it's all full circle. You get more chatters if you're more energetic and more personable to your viewers. You get more reactions to your stream when you make achievements while you're gaming. All this is a big picture that has to be put together, and it's extremely difficult. Nobody understands the pressures of being a full-time streamer or even running a semi-successful channel. There is so much work that you have to do. There are so many levels of things that you have to be on top of. I stream about 10 hours a week, and I do pretty well for myself, but it's not just the 10 hours I put into it. I'm probably putting in an extra 30 hours alongside of that 10 hours, where I'm running a Discord, where I'm running a Facebook group, where I'm messaging people after streams. I'm thanking people directly in messages for every star donation I can get. Try to reach out to my community every step of the way. But when I started, I sucked. I barely talked. I didn't have any energy. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand what this platform was. And I'm not even going to step into the problems on this platform because it's not perfect. But I'll tell you what, if you're thinking about Twitch or thinking about YouTube, you're not going to get the exposure you're looking for. You're going to get a fresh start. It's going to feel good for a little while, but then you're going to notice that you're not getting any growth unless you're doing external things. And that is the most valuable lesson I learned after breaking out of my shell, was I have to figure out a way to drive traffic to my stream so I'm not relying on an algorithm. The Facebook algorithm is incredibly awesome and cruel in one sweep stroke. It comes in, it makes you feel awesome one day, and it makes you feel like the worst streamer the next. You have to learn how to balance out these emotions and see past it, not worry about it. Keep focused on what you are trying to do. Stay focused on the type of stream you want to build, and knowing your audience is key. It is all about understanding what they want to see out of you as a streamer. But with that being said, for Facebook gaming, you also have to focus in on your audience as far as gameplay goes. If you build an audience off of one game, you're going to lose viewers when you switch games. You should try to switch games here and there, because every time you do, the people that show up for those streams are your biggest, they're your followers. They're your core audience. Pay attention to your core audience and don't always focus on the bigger picture. But also don't ignore the bigger picture in the same stride. It seems confusing, but you have to find a balance where you can do the best of both worlds. You have to make it worth it for the viewers that have stuck with you for a long time, but you have to make it worth it for a brand new person to come in and watch your stream. I've reached 10,000 followers. I have access to in-stream ads. I'm hesitant to add them because I feel like I'm not going to get more reach. I'm not going to give people enough time to take in my stream, learn what I'm doing, and become an actual true fan. This is a huge debatable topic in itself, and I know this video is all over the place, so I promise you guys to give you guys updates as I grow as a streamer and what's going on my end of things. And right now I have figured out a few things point blank. If you want to succeed on Facebook gaming, you got to break out of your shell, whatever that means to you. You don't have to be completely flashy and insane when you stream. You don't have to be yelling and being crazy. There are plenty of chill streamers. Those chill streamers are extremely confident. They either are really good at gameplay or they're very smooth when they're talking to their chat, and they're level-headed and they're not spiking out emotions of negativity. Negative streams will always lose viewership no matter what. But the other side of it too was always focusing in on the type of audience I wanted to build. You know, retro gaming was always a bit of my pocket, but as I streamed more and more, I realized that Mario got me the most growth, and Mario also allowed me to be more engaging with my audience. So I switched my focus onto that. If you have any type of gameplay that you are comfortable with and you realize that it makes you more engaging with your audience, that is where you need to focus your energy, as long as it keeps you happy. Now that's another side of it too, our mental stability on this platform. Because of the algorithm, it makes a lot of streamers go down in the dumps. We get depressed, we get bummed out, we get burnt out. And the more you understand the algorithm and what it actually is at its core, the better you'll be off in the long term. The algorithm is a mindless organism. It comes in and it tries to get you viewers. It's deciding who's going to like your content. So it starts throwing some people in the beginning to figure out who's going to like your content. And then after a while, it starts understanding the type of people that will like your content. So it gets bigger and bigger and better and better, as long as it can figure that out. If you're jumping around games and switching things out, the algorithm can't figure out what you want. Therefore, it fails. That's why there's a love-hate relationship with it. People don't understand that. It's not being punished. It's how an AI will work on your stream. Simply, you're interrupting what the algorithm is meant to do for you as a streamer. Sometimes following the rules might benefit you more, and instead of getting angry with it, you have to understand the greater, bigger picture. Facebook doesn't fully understand what they're doing with their platform. They're trying to figure that out. They've invested millions of dollars into this. They have a plan, but they're not very good at communicating. So I'm not sure what this video is supposed to do for you as a streamer. I'm hoping that if you guys are at that point where you're not seeing growth or you're feeling burnt out, you're thinking about switching platforms, just go back on your streams and look at a few things. Look at you as the streamer. Are you broken out of your shell? Are you comfortable with streaming? When chat comes in there, are you comfortable? When you get a big raid, do you keep cool and do you handle it fine? Are you still nervous? Are you still unsure? These are the areas that you're never going to get to that next level until you find that comfort line, that stability, that consistency, and that shell being gone. And then you get into the yummy yolk. It's the dumbest thing I probably ever said on my channel. We're all eggs at one point. Look, I've always been honest with you guys. My page has been up and down for the last few weeks. I've changed my YouTube channel to have some engagement, to have some entertainment content. You've probably seen some of the videos pop up here and there, but I'm trying to diversify my YouTube channel so it benefits the stream, benefits the YouTube channel, and everything full circle. So if you have a TikTok, if you have Instagram, if you're on Twitter, start using these to take control of your own stream growth so you're not just solely relying on the algorithm. But at the same time, understand what the algorithm is and what it takes for it to work for you. And the better you come out of your shell, the better the algorithm can help you and start seeing you guys grow. I only want to help streamers. I only want to see things work out for them. When I get a comment in my section that says it really helped me out or this video helped me out, and then it makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. And that's always been my purpose with this YouTube channel, especially for the Facebook gaming side of things. I wish you guys luck. I'm going to keep making these videos, but I felt like I need to revisit that focus. We can talk about engagement, we can talk about overlays and all the things that we put onto our streams, but you as a streamer, you have to have that confidence and that control. And once you get there, then you can start looking at the other things that really matter when you put that together. Overlays and better cameras and better lighting and all that fancy stuff. All that is bullshit if you can't be confident and you can't handle your own streams. I hope this video helped you out. Consider giving a like or subscribing to the channel. That way you guys can keep up with my bi-weekly content. It's every other week now because I don't have time. I got too much going on. So every other week I'm doing these videos now. Hope that's okay. I hope you guys forgive me for that. But I have so much content on here for Facebook Gaming that I still stand by. So go through my playlist. Check out the other videos if you haven't seen them. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Take care. Real quick, I want to talk about today's sponsor. We're talking about Rad Music Studios. If you go to rad-audio.com, you can get your hands on the new copyright-free music library of Rad. That's right. Cinema music, if you need epic backgrounds. We got horror music, if you need horror music for that time of year, or maybe if you're a horror streamer, whatever content creation you have going on, we have something for you. Stuff for your backgrounds, for your just chatting sections, and even metal music that I help co-write. That's right. Check out Rad Music Studios. Now available wherever you get your music for streaming.